show with the chocolate cheese things.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Well, that wasn't funny, I can tell you that. Because the director who directed that show wanted me to pop one of these things in my mouth about every 10 seconds.
And talk.
Boom, 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 another one like one after the next.
And talk, right?
And talk. And we did this from like 6 different angles.
Oh, God.
Yeah. And you got to figure you're going to do 2 or 3 takes from each angle. So, I ate a lot of chocolate that day. A lot of chocolate. So, let me think of something. As I'm up here and traveling along, I'll think of something funny and say, oh yeah, I remember that.
Why don't you ask us questions?
Why don't I ask you questions?
Don't ask nothing.
Who let you in here? I'll think of one, and I'm going to point right to you first. Hi. Yeah. Here she comes.
First, I want to let you know that in the Steven Seagal movie, I really enjoyed watching you, and especially I was proud that you had gotten that movie also, that you're still doing real well and still in sight for us. Also in the theater, everybody thought I was kind of nuts because I was saying, no, that Joe wouldn't do that. So, but I wanted to ask you, how did they do the at the last when they shot your leg off? How did they do that?
For those of you who don't know, I don't know. I did a Steven Seagal film called Out for Justice that just left the theaters just recently, and I played a bad guy, or I played one of the bad guys with next to Bill Forsythe. And at the end of the film, Steven shoots me and my leg flies in the other room. I don't know. It's one of those movies, you know. And okay, how did they do it? Well, it was a prosthetic leg. It was a prosthetic leg, and what happened is they tie this leg up behind me, and they have a strap around my waist that's holding me by the, and I'm not a good balancing act, but anyway, so I had the railing to lean on, and a couple of people standing around that held me up, and then they put the prosthetic leg from my knee down to the floor with all kinds of explosives and blood inside the leg.
You didn't get hurt, did you?
And on like action, Steven comes out, and I have a girl around the neck with a gun to her head, and she breaks away from me, and then I point the gun at Steven, and he shoots and blows my leg off. Well, when his gun goes off, what happened was there's a guy behind me with a piece of string, and that's attached to the lower part of the leg. He's behind the wall. See, he can't. And on action, Steven shoots the gun, and the explosive in the leg itself goes off and blows all the material out of the pant leg, and all the blood goes all over my face and all over the walls and everything. And so that's yeah, it was a fun puppy. And then, like, I remember right before we shot that, special effects guy goes, all right, wait, we gotta wait. I said, why do we have to wait? Like, my leg's been tied up here for 3 hours, you know. I can't feel the lower half of my body anymore. Thanks, guys, can we just shoot this? And he says, no, wait. There's not enough blood in the leg. Because when this baby goes, I want there to be blood all over the walls and all over your face and all over Steven. I said, oh, he's gonna like that, I'm sure. Steven's really gonna like that. So anyway, we went for more blood, and but most of it got cut. What you saw was just what they call a wide shot, and they had a real good close-up of everything kind of going, but yeah, the what is it, Motion Picture Association of America, they didn't like that. They didn't like that. And then there was the rest of my death scene. So you don't really know what happened to me. My leg kind of gets blown off, and then I kind of disappear. But there was another scene after that where I'm hopping around on one leg and going after Steven, and I go to shoot him, and, you know, screaming and crying and snot coming out of my nose, frothing at the mouth. picks me up and throws me down a flight of stairs backwards and shoots me like 8 times flying downstairs. But that was all cut out, thank goodness. All right, go ahead. Yeah, it's there. Hi.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
I'm Christine. I'm new to this convention, and I've had a wonderful time. You're just precious. And I'm going to ask the typical question of all the women in the audience, I'm sure, that don't know. Are you single, and what's your status? And when you're coming to Florida, when you're coming back to Orlando, I'll give you my number.
Where's my wife? No, I'm married. I'm married, and my wife is back in L.A. No, I'm happily married, and I have 2 dogs, and a house that I'd like to keep. So I'm behaving myself here in Florida. But thank you very much. That's very nice. Thanks. Yeah.
Is there a part that you've always wanted to play? Is there something that you've got in the back of your mind that you'd like to do sometime for stage or screen?
Oh, there's a lot of them. There's a lot of them. You know, you go to the movies and you say, gee, you know, where was I when they cast that? And then naturally get on the phone with your agent. Well, what the hell happened? I don't know.